So this is the Navy's property, and they've had it forever, and we lease it from them. So they have determined that it will always be agriculture, and they have determined that they want it to be organic agriculture. So whether that's because it's close to the river, whether that's because we're, half a mile from the ocean, or whatever their reason is.
But then it's your responsibility to do whatever it takes to keep it that way.
That's correct.
Right.
And so it always has to be certified organic, and then every year you recertify, and then you have to submit your certification.
Which is not an inexpensive process.
It's not an inexpensive process. It's fine. A lot of people think that getting the organic certification is very expensive. A lot of farmers will tell you that the reason that they don't have their organic certification is because it's expensive. To me, it's the cost of doing business, and you pay a percentage of your sales. That's how that's. So if you sell less than, I think it's $5,000 a year of organic, then you don't pay any fees. And to actually get it, I think what most farmers get.
What's the percentage? Like, what percentage do you have to pay?
It's like less than 1%. And the percentage actually, like, the smaller your sales, the higher your percentage.
Yep.
The higher your sales, the lower your percentage. I think what most farmers get bunged up on is the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a lot of paperwork that you have to, it's a huge paper trail to make sure that, yes, this is the seed that I planted right here, this fava seed. It's Seeds of Change, and here's the invoice that I got from Seeds of Change, and here's the planting schedule, and this is the rate that I applied it, and this is the day that I applied it, and this is, how I've been watering it and all that. That's where, to me, not that the money is no issue, because I just have so much money to throw around, but the paperwork is where. Growing over 100 different varieties of vegetables and herbs. So, pretty much, except for the watercress and the Brussels sprouts, we're growing it. Or if we're not growing it right now, we were growing it seasonally. So these are peas, these are sugar snap peas. This is my favorite thing right now. Because we're right here on the coast, our season is longer than like farmers that are in Escondido or Vista, which the majority of the farms in San Diego County are up there, and like Rainbow and Temecula and places like that.
Do you know of any other farms down here?
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy who used to farm this, all he used to grow here was celery and radicchio for the LA market. That was what he did. And he was like not a factory farmer, but it's like that's all he did. He had half of his 200 acres in celery and half of it in radicchio. And then there's another guy further down on Hollister. His name is Jesse. He's been here forever, and he was growing daikon, and he grew daikon for like 20 years, and he's kind of really ruined his fields just growing daikon for 20 years. So he was really, really in the flood zone down there, because he's at Monument and Hollister, which is right where the river really started running. So now he just kind of grows, I think, food for his family.